I am a werewolf, Goo Goo Gajoob. I don't remember exactly what happened last time, but we have travelled to Glen Point because one of the books in one of the libraries makes a reference in connection with Hircine, talking about a coven of witches in the foothills of Glen Point. So we've travelled to Glen Point. We've even done a couple of random quests just on the off chance that something might happen, but I don't think anything is going to happen. So I decided I would just cheat, because otherwise I think it's statistically impossible. You can figure this out by yourself. Unfortunately, all the information for lycanthropy and being a werewolf, Indicama wrote up in some detail in a recent post on the Daggerfall workshop on the website. So I had a look at that. It's very sneaky that there's one book that makes a reference to these witches. And they say, oh well, it's in these hills somewhere, and this alone is a colossal area to just investigate. But it turns out that the coven is, in fact, it's in the Hircine Hills. I can understand that this is all one mountain range, possibly. Yeah, but even if we wandered for every pixel of this map, we would find nothing, because it's somewhere over on this side. And that's awesomely good fun. But the important thing about this coven is that they can summon Hircine on any day of the year. The calendar of Daggerfall is quite complicated. Yeah, and if you want to summon Hircine through a Mage's Guild, for example, then first of all we'd have to level up a lot in order to be able to make use of the summoning service. But we'd also have to wait the best part of a year for the one day you can summon him. So I can't be doing with all that. An unfamiliar object is in my pack. How did that get there? How indeed. Or should I call you Aslath, as you are known to the common folk of the Hircine Hills? Look, I've only just got here 10 seconds ago. I know who and what you are. Go to Mordister Youngcroft of the Order of Arcay in Westshire Field. I will wait 60 days before sending my hunters after you. Oh, how brave. Why don't you come after me yourself, Andy? Westshire Field. Well. Let's go there then. It's very close. Ah, what a nice day. So, the Temple of something. Probably this. Okay. Well, you seem out of place. Oh no, you're perfectly in place. Okay, fine. I'll read the letter again. Mordister Youngcroft. Bed or bucking wing. You see Andy Val Hawksley. Wait a minute. Ah, it's slightly different Andy. Oop. Fair enough, it will be you then. Yes, we will be coming to see you, most do not. Too befuddled by the beast within. The curse can be lifted. Lycanthropy is an hereditary condition. Diddly do, diddly do. Charming. The Great Crusades against lycanthropes are ultimately futile unless the families who carry this bloodline are exterminated as well. That's just charming. If you need to pass the infection to a latent lycanthrope, the curse will be lifted due to la la la. I can tell you where to find the last survivor of this ancient cursed bloodline. Do you wish to seek out a victim in order to cure your lycanthropy? Not really, because first off, I remember from reading the information on the website that it's a child, so you have a serious moral and ethical dilemma to face. Which I'm not going to do that, even though, of course, maybe he will become a werewolf. Who knows? I would prefer to have Hircine's ring and keep the advantages. So I think we turn him down and he will give us an alternative. I'm almost relieved. That's very good. Now here we go. An ancient text, a history of the Daedric sects. Unfortunately, the only existing copy disappeared. Diddly-doo. Aha, so it's another dungeon crawl in the ruins of Masterwing Manor. Wow, that's very good. It's good that I don't have to completely cheat, or having cheated once, I don't have to keep referring back. To the notes. Where is the door? No. Could this be it? Look, seems a bit different. Ah, well, it is. No. Time to delve. Awfully dark. Did we not? I have picked up some oil, but I still haven't found any torches or lamps. We should be able to. It'd be nice to just take that. Oi. I'm supposed to have the reaction speed of a werewolf, but I don't. Oi. The werebore. What is it with Basilisk's eyes? I see. To be honest, one large treasure pile would have been enough. Oh, I see. We touch this. No, there's a way for. We open. Hello. We open this. They all open. No, I'm very confused now. Do I have to actually deplete what the entire pile to open the door? No? It's a great trap. I have to spring the trap myself. That's right, only I should be allowed to attack through doors. If I don't open this door, then there'll be a secret passage behind this door that we need to get to. Oh, come off it. Come on. Now then. Nothing. An unutterable waste of time. That's wonderful. So, this entire section is a complete... No, we have something here. Oh, well, there's many paths. Fair enough. Apparently there were also were sharks, which is a fascinating concept. And of course, it would be another colossal dungeon. Good grief. It's strange that they're giant bats. Thought we had progressed past them. But maybe this is a hard-coded quest dungeon. That might explain the werewolves. Okay, well, let's just keep going this way. Surprise. Wherefore art thou? Okay. Hmm. Well, it's not a surprise that nobody has seen this book in 100 odd years. Ah, great. Do we want to click on the teleport skull? Why not? Ah, it doesn't work. You're just an ordinary floating skull. Could possibly be the first person to ever say that sentence. But this is Daggerfall though, so probably not. very good. Now then, we need to improve int will per luck. Yeah, things that a werewolf wouldn't really have. Have we been here before? We have indeed. Doing an excellent job of looping back on yourself. The way that the dungeon components interlink is quite ingenious. But perhaps they should have had more components and less of them assembled in one place. No. Could that... what am I after? A book or a scroll or something? Is this just You're nothing, right? You're just decoration. Well, here's another one. So yes, you are just decoration. No. I thought we might have found something significant, but we have not. Well, I'm going to put in an edit now. It's been about 20 minutes, which is a little bit too long. So, on the off chance that anybody's still watching, we can skip to the end now. Superb. So, here's the beast. It's taken very nearly an hour since I paused the recording to scour this place. And there's still a whole section I wasn't able to get into because of a magically locked door. I could find no way to open it. Anyway, tucked away right in the corner at the top of this shaft was a very nondescript piece of paper. It appears to be a page torn from a book. Diddly-doo, the Conclave, the Glen Moriel Coven. Yeah, does this tell me the location of it? Complete documentation of these legends may be found in the library of the Shrine of Demanx. So, I guess we have to go loot another dungeon. This was fairly demanding. Let's get out of here. Oh wait, I had I accidentally hit the recast spell button and it asked me if I wanted to teleport or anchor, but it wouldn't let me cancel. And now, god damn it. I know before I could hit escape to cancel that dialogue out, and that was handy. And whoever's got rid of that, you need to put it right. If I accidentally cast the teleport spell, I shouldn't have to commit to anchoring or teleporting. Oh, let's edit out until I can find the way back. So we've escaped from this godforsaken place. I don't want to have to go through that again anytime soon. But probably that's exactly what we'll have to do. Now, let's read that note again. Can you display my inventory? I'm not quite sure what this background is supposed to indicate. Well, the Glenmoril Coven, the Shrine of the Man X. Yeah, look, that's handy. I thought it was a bit strange that this was its own colour. Let's find out, do we have to do all that again? Oh, we do. Wonderful. Now. Start the clock ticking. 3 minutes, and then I'm going to edit. You know what? What was I saying about anchoring? Well, okay. So, that's one direction ruled out. Woven broadsword. 5 to 14, 3 to 14. However, you are new. Ectoplasm. It looks like a carrier bag with a Halloween face drawn on it. Can you? Yeah, I wanted my sword back. Annoying creatures. I'm going completely the wrong way. Yeah, well, I'll let you know when anything interesting happens. Okay, we found a map showing the location of Glenmoril Coven in the Hircine Hills. And we also found some nice greaves. This only took about 20-25 minutes. Not as complicated as the previous dungeon. So, Let's get out of here. I wonder if I can use the candle as a light source. So, where would it be? Glen. Yes, let us travel to the Coven. So all that was needed to do was wait until we got the letter from the werewolf hunter, and then that starts you off down this path. I don't remember ever seeing these. I think I've never been to a coven before in Daggerfall, so. What? Okay, that is highly unusual. Are you having fun? How strange. Well, we could talk to you, could we? I have no idea what's happened. I think we have to do this part without mods enabled, so excuse me one moment. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens now then. Ah, that's better. Hello, my friend. Well, you are very friendly. Tell me about Andy Val Woodsley. Do you have any news? Where am I? Well, there's a quest. We can do a quest for you. How exciting. Do you wish to summon Hircine? Well, it seems a coincidence that today is the day of summoning for Hircine. Yes, we will. 200,000 gold. We appear to have about 74,000. And I don't know if we have any cash stashed away in the bank. We may not have. Interesting. Look, here you appear to be wearing some kind of yellow clothing. But here, I don't think you are. That was just being pedantic to be funny. I won't do it again. Now, 200,000 gold. Well, as we're here, should we do a quest for them? Our sister has been imprisoned. We need someone like thee to rescue her. Yes, of course. The Theodine prison. Theodine. It was a bit different without the mods, but not unpleasant. No? Oh, we've become a werewolf. That's excellent timing. Does that mean I cannot go into a dungeon? I've pacified the barbarian using my etiquette skill. This is very confusing. Well, let's continue with a... This is a little awkward because I guess it's based on hand-to-hand skill, is it? Miscellaneous, hand-to-hand. That's surprisingly high. But I don't want to be... I don't want to be doing this quest as a werewolf. Do you wish to access your wagon? No. Can we not just change back, please? No. Well, I'm gonna have to quit for now because of real life. So, well, we need 200,000 gold coins. That'll take a while, but at least the way out is clear. Okay, time to stop. Okay, so little recap to explain the interim. We are now back inside the dungeon to look for the missing witch. We had to have a little detour because we had to feast on the blood of the innocent, as you do. But it's more difficult than you think to feast on the blood of the innocent, because whenever you go into a settlement, they're all hiding from you. But fortunately, if you sleep, if you what's the word? If you commit the crime of vagrancy, then of course the guards come for you. Does this thing open? And you can take out the guards, and then that satisfies your bloodlust. Good grief. That was a lot of effort for little reward. Anyway, so yeah, we've taken care of the hunger for the moment, and now it's time to find the missing witch. Oi. 4 to 15. Well, this mithril weapon is only good for selling. What a shame. This dungeon prototype is particularly infuriating. $49 gold, thank you very much. The ruins of Kingfield Tower. I see. Now, somewhere near the bottom of here is a quest, or a potential quest location, which is probably worth checking out first. The question is, where is it? I think we need to come down to the lowest section. I'm not sure. Who could remember all of these crazy things? You were really not paying attention there, were you? The insanity of it. Let's try down here. No, that's a big fat load of nothing. Well, I'll give it another minute or so and then I'll edit out the wandering about. Ah dear. Yep. Okay, well, let's abandon that plan then. Let's investigate this section. How inefficient. Well, thanks to the lycanthropy, I think we can carry quite a lot more stuff now. Just one of the many advantages of being a werewolf. Mithril right pauldron. Now, mithril is better than steel, but is it a forbidden material? It is indeed. Okay, well, yeah, looks like it's going to be our 187th wandering about in the dungeon, so time for an edit. Okay, I think we found the person we need to rescue, and I understand why they gave us some clothes for her. But at least you're keeping warm by the fire. That's a very good idea. Anyway. The Glenmoral Witches sent you. Praise the Glenmoral Witches. Yes, well, I mean, you might praise me as well. I mean, I'm the one who's actually here doing the work. Yes, you will be slightly less conspicuous with the plain robes. Okay. Pick up the 49 gold. And let us get out of here. Well, all this gear will certainly help raise the 200,000 that they want for the for their Hircine summoning. Oh. Are you just a random person, or am I wanted? I am a common citizen. I am healthy. A warrior. Oh look, we're now in we're now somewhere else. I wonder if that's connected to the quest. Anyway. I forget where I forget where their thing is, and I also forget who they are. Here we go. So covens are in a very dark blue dot, or possibly a black dot. Let us travel cautiously with regular alcoholic stops. Aha. Again, I forget which were the ones we had to boost. I think it was intelligence and willpower. This is why it'd be handy to have boosted and base data available, so that I didn't have to guess or remember. What? you doing up there? This will be because the last time we were here I disabled the mods. And or perhaps the witches are practicing their witchly powers of hey. Well, thanks for all the what a shame. I do quite like the gold and the gold white effect, but obviously black is cooler. And let's turn in this quest. Hopefully we It does my heart good to see you here. I have earned the respect of the witches. Very good. Hopefully that means the end of those crazy guards. Let's save. I see. So there's not much I can do with that, is there? Well, we still need a lot of money. Now we could continue dungeon trawling for it, and it probably wouldn't take that long to get 200k. I mean, the wagon is pretty full of stuff, and some of it looks quite high quality. Or we could pop over the border, go to North Moor. Yes, please. Aha, you do know where it is. Put it on my map. Did you not put it on my map? It'd be best if I marked it on your map. Cool. It would be best. It would be awesome. There we go. It's that one. It would be really handy if the bank will lend us about 150,000 gold. And then we can just never come back to this province. Good morning. A loan, please. Borrow. Transaction amount now. If we have about 80,000, then let's borrow 130 to be sure. We've actually done that in my account now. Hopefully I can withdraw a letter of credit of 130,000. Well, wait a minute. Let's be careful about this. We need to get all of the cash into account, deposit, get all of our cash into the bank. Which I think that's close enough. Deposit 42,000. Okay, so yeah, we have 210,000. So now we can withdraw a letter of credit. Transaction amount. I forget which transaction they take 1%. But let's take 210,000, and hopefully the Witches' Coven accept letters of credit. You plus 1%. So what is 1% of that? You are insane. Just give me 200 and... No. Withdraw 205,000, please. Very good. And then let us withdraw all the money from our account. So, let's just check. Letter of credit, information, 205,000 gold. Thanks for doing business. I don't think it's particularly good practice to give a vast sum of money to somebody who's just wandered in off the street. But yeah, thank you. Now, this is the point where we have to disable mods again, to talk to them. But I wonder if they will then magically fall to earth once the mods have been disabled. So, time for another little edit whilst we take care of that. And back into Classic. I don't know what happened to the floating corpses. They seem to have drifted off. Anyway, now for the exciting moment. To see if we can get Hircine to appear. I've never summoned the Daedra Prince in Daggerfall before, so this is almost exciting. Daedra summoning. Yes, I will summon Hircine. Hello, Hircine. If you would not mind doing a small favour for me, I can put in your possession a most excellent reward, the Hircine ring. I have a child. You are very polite, Hircine. Tell me about this child. Apparently miserable with all the blessings I have given him, who needs, what is the euphemism, to be taught a lesson. A very fatal lesson? Serious lesson. Does this sound like an agreeable contract? Absolutely. Yes, it does. I agree. What do I do now? Hircine, I agree. Dude, you're broken, man. Come on. Yes. Okay, so you have to hit the Y button on the keyboard. This child of mine is a werebore who has made his den in a place called, of course, the place. You should have no trouble finding it. After you have put him out of his obvious misery, go to a place called the Greenwing Residence in the Dwarf and Fawn pub. Okay, look for a person there. He will give you the Hircine ring. Pleasure doing business with you. Good luck and farewell. Well, Hircine, you are nicer than almost the entire population of the Iliac Bay. So let's just check out the old quest log. Here we go. Wow, we can easily kill a werebore. No problem. Okay, so I'm going to call it quits for now, and then next time we will kill this werepiggy and take control of our lycanthropy. Awesome. Very exciting. So, take care, stay safe, and adios.